I'm Tina. I'm currently just been moved to Darwin. Before that, I was in East Sale, and I joined the choir back in 2016 in Richmond in Western Sydney. Well, I've always loved singing, so whenever I'm just at home or in the car or whatever, I've always got music blaring and singing along, and I just love it. When I first met my husband and was introduced to the entire sort of military lifestyle, I was wanting to connect with some other women who knew what it was like. And when we moved to Sydney, I didn't know a soul, and I went to a morning tea and met Beck from the choir, and I just went, I would absolutely love to do that. And through that, I met heaps of brilliant women, and yeah, I was hooked. Well, firstly, was when I then got posted to East Sale, and there wasn't currently a choir, and I really missed it. My husband was deployed, and I was in a new town, didn't know anyone, so it was probably selfish reasons. I wanted to get to know people, and I wanted to keep singing. So I put my hand up to volunteer, and the choir was behind me the whole way. And I tell you, it was one of the best things I've ever done, to give other women the experience and the opportunity that I had had. So joining the choir was fun. And, I met other beautiful women, which were my friends. So I wanted to give that on to others. I think I've met women that I probably would not normally meet. So for me, it's been amazing to meet a whole variety of different women, but we all love the same thing and we're like-minded. We acknowledge each other's experiences with defence and the challenges, and we help each other. Coming here this time to Darwin, and where there was already a choir, those girls were brilliant. They just welcomed me straight in, and it changed the whole moving experience for me. It just made it easy because I already knew a handful of people, and that was amazing. Totally different extremes of turning up somewhere not knowing anybody, and starting from scratch, to coming and already knowing people, and they're already inviting me to everything and just welcoming me, and it's a big difference. I don't know how to put it. It fills my cup. Like whenever I go to choir, you could be having a really bad week, or you've had a bad day at work that day, and you might not even feel like going really, but you just feel better afterwards. You feel uplifted. And of course, the other women too, they always make you feel better. Well, I just make it a priority, and my husband, of course, knows that choir is very important to me. So I just make it happen. I don't really have to reorganise anything. It is part of my life. So that's a given that every fortnight on that Thursday I will be at choir. That's my happiness. So, if I don't do it, I'll be miserable. Yeah, well, that was really challenging. But at the same time, I mean, it's never the same as the real thing, of course. But if you're in lockdown and you can't go anywhere, to meet up online still each fortnight was really important. It still kept those connections going, and I still had it fun, and I still at the end of it felt better. It was amazing to me also then to actually further our reach, and we started getting more remote members because they were also in lockdown looking for things to do, looking for ways to connect, and so we actually met more people, which is amazing. Funny sitting in our bedroom singing alone. But then, of course, the girls got really creative as well. So we were doing rehearsals where we dressed up, or we made singing sock puppets and just silly things that just made us giggle. And, when you're isolated at home, that's a nice thing. I've got quite a few choir songs, so that's probably a hard one. I really enjoy the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club mixed with the I Get By with a Little Help from My Friends. I quite kind of give me the giggles listening to the Lonely Hearts Club, because that's totally us. But the next bit is just beautiful, about getting by with our friends, and that's the truth of it. But also the song itself is just fun to sing, and you can tell actually when you're performing it to others that they get joy out of listening to it as well, and it's well known. So to me, that's one of the uplifting ones. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.